Hi, Todd's back, starting another week. Looks a lot like last week.
I know. Deja vu all over again.
Kind of wet, and yeah. Not as windy this morning yet as last week was. Obviously, that was part of it too. So.
Yeah, we aren't going to get much wind, as I'm kind of going through it in my head, thinking of the, where the position of the low and the high will be. The end of the week, we will get a little gusty and breezy again, but that'll be when the drier air gets to us. So that'll be filled with sunshine. So we have some good stuff to look forward to as we approach the weekend. We're just going to have to slug through a little action before we get there. Moisture coming up from the south, from the subtropics. So while it's not steady everywhere, there are elements of heavy rain within this system. So we could get some heavier downpours occasionally. Right now it's mostly light rainfall, but it's wet everywhere. Radar isn't doing a great job at picking up the low-level stuff, which is mist and some drizzle. But it is seeing some heavier showers, which are right now right along Route 2 from Skowhegan, just north of Waterville, over to Pittsfield, Carmel, and into Bangor, and then north, heading up into southern parts of Piscataquis County. Down East Maine, also looking wet here, at least mist and drizzle, if not a steady, moderate rain. So it looks like just about everywhere you're going to need an umbrella this morning and probably into the afternoon too. We have high pressure over the Maritimes, and it's pumping in the moisture. And it's kind of cooler out there too. These aren't like the mild raindrops we had last week. These are going to be chillier ones. And they're being lifted by this approaching warm front, which is going to stall right about in here. And this low won't exit until Wednesday, it looks like. So again, periods of rain for the next few days. Light rain, drizzle, with some of those heavier showers embedded in there. And please be careful, there will be some slick spots or a lot of wet leaves at this point of the year on the roads. Midday, still rainy and wet, and a few rumbles of thunder can't be ruled out, especially over southern and southwestern Maine. Seasonably cool with temperatures in the 50s. This afternoon and evening, it remains wet, and a few downpours could be around, especially at this point up north. The evening commute is going to be getting dark now. Sunset's right around 5:30, so it'll be dark for part of the morning commute too, because sunrise is in the 7s. And with sunsets in the 5s, both commutes will be challenging as, the darkness sets in, it'll be wet, and you're going to need the headlights, that kind of thing. There are your highs. Most of us in the mid-50s. One or two spots across the north especially could get just above 60. Tomorrow, the steady rain ends, but this high doesn't go anywhere, so it's going to keep us locked in with clouds, and there will likely be some drizzle around in the morning. And then another round of rain is expected on Wednesday as a second low comes up into our maritime waters, and that could lead to some heavier downpours here. Finally, by Thursday, a front is able to sweep everything out to sea. We do get a little cool and crisp for the end of the week, but we will get a lot of sunshine for the end of the week, and that should go into this upcoming weekend. And of course, there is a ton going on with Halloween on the horizon. Some of the rainfall, probably about a ½ an inch over the next 24 hours, maybe a little bit more in a few of the downpours. And with that second wave of rain on Wednesday, that could be another ½ inch to an inch of rain there. So we're looking at some sizable amounts for the third or fourth week in a row, keeping the rainfall coming. Marine forecast sees 3 to 4 feet, east winds 10 to 15 knots. So cool and wet out there today with showers. Grab that umbrella, you'll need it. Temps in the 50s. It's still damp tomorrow morning, and then it's just mostly cloudy for the rest of the day. I can't rule out a few peaks of sunshine, but don't count on them. It'll be warmer with highs in the mid-60s. Wednesday, that next round of rain moves in. It should be on the steadier side too, with temps in the upper 50s. And then we finally clear out. Sun returns on Thursday, a mild day there, and then it's cooler for Friday and for Saturday around 60 degrees. Sunday's looking sweet right now with highs in the mid-60s. And there's a lot of playoffs this time of the year with all of the high school fall sports and all of the younger kids' fall sports going on too. So that's nice to see that right now both weekend days look dry.
And consistent with our pattern lately.
Yeah.
I mean, early week,
really awesome
yuck,
stuff.
and then it clears up. It's nice by the time
we get rewarded.
We mostly care about it. So, all right, thank you, sir. Appreciate that.